What's going on, guys and gals? ZfreeZone here, and we are back at the testing grounds of Test Live on Conan Exiles. And today what we're going to have a look at is the different kind of orbs that are coming into play. As you can see down here, we've got a few different types. If we go into here, you can see they're called grenades now. Some of these are called grenades, one's called a bomb. But we got a B grenade, we got a flashbang grenade, and we got a glowing glue grenade, and we also got a choking gas bomb. So that's the four that we're going to have a look at today. We're going to check out their effects, and we're also going to see what kind of damage they do to my character, and we might chuck them out a couple of animals as well along the way. But just to give you guys a rough indication of what we got vitality wise, we have 4 vitality. And that's going to be the main one that's going to be affected by these guys. But let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're just going to come out into the open here, and we're just going to chuck each one and see what it does. We're going to go with the B guy first, so the B grenade. Let's give that a toss. And it's going to go up. And there you go, it's a bit of a lotus effect. Looks like it affects pretty far as well. Doesn't take too much health down, just a little bit. But let's have a look at these other guys. This one here, what's this guy called? Flashbang Grenade. This is going to be pretty bright, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Can't see nothing for ages, but let's turn around. So let's chuck that and we'll turn around and whoa, blinded. Even if we turn around, we still get affected by it. So that is quite interesting. But let's go to the glowing goop one. Let's see what that guy looks like. Another timed one. Okay, that's interesting. That doesn't affect you at all, but I guess it lights up the area if you were going to fight or something. In that the case, hopefully it stays around a bit longer. It doesn't stay around too long, but that is quite interesting. If you needed an area lit up, I guess that would work. Let's try in that shade over there. See what happens with that. You can't really tell. We're going to have to try that one at night time. But we'll go to the last one here. This guy here, which one was that? The choking gas? I guess this is like an acid kind of effect, but we'll find out. But choking gas, I guess it won't affect your armor. Yeah, it's definitely a different kind of gas, and it actually is affecting me quite severely. You can't stay in that too long. Also, it's got a little timer afterwards. The gas is still there, even though it's disappeared. The gas effect is definitely still there. It's not going away anytime soon. Like, it's even, you can't see nothing. That could be quite deadly if you can't see it, but you're still getting affected by it. Let's get away. Hopefully we don't die here. I'm very close to dying there. We'll hit some health and boost ourselves back up. But yeah, I guess that's a quick demonstration. Let's try and get into nighttime to show us the glowing gloop. We might just have to go pick on a cave or something like that. Let's have a look. Alright, so you can see we have gone to a little bit of a nighttime situation here. We're going to see what this glowing gloop does. Let's get a couple of them out there. It does light up the area a little bit. I really like the effect though. How it bubbles up is really cool. But other than that, I'm not too sure what this is doing. Obviously it overlaps there. What would you use this for? If anyone has an idea in the comments, please let us know. Just go down to the bottom, give us a little comment on what you think this will be very useful for. Visually it's fantastic, like I love the way it looks, but I'm not seeing any effects and I'm not seeing much of a lighting the area up either. So that's quite an interesting one, but let's get down to chucking these tins at a couple of animals and see how we go there. Before we do that and chuck them at a couple of animals, as you can see down here, I've added another grenade. We have covered this before in our other tutorials. I've come over here, there's a lot of new things happening at the moment. We've got some fast elevators, we've got some cages, but if you haven't seen those, make sure you check out them videos. But it's this guy here. And if we have a look down here, it is a grenade. And it actually is quite good. It is a sticky grenade. So if we chuck it over there and totally miss, it should blow up there. So we've got like a nice explosion with that. There you go, sticky grenade. Sticks on the side. So you could probably raid someone quite nicely with this, or even just chuck it at someone. So let's go test these guys on some creatures. So here we go here. As you can see, that's floating in the air on that one. Didn't do much damage, but we did get bleed damage, which is quite handy. So let's try the bees on this guy. Give him some bees. Might need to run through that ourselves. There you go. Now that's some damage we're looking for. Nice chunks out of that guy. A rescue crew is coming to save us from the deadly scorpion. Thanks, guys. Didn't need that, but anyway. Let's come over here, and we'll try this guy here, which again is the flashbang. Not too sure. I don't think this is going to damage anyone, but let's see if it even scares this guy. If it scares him, it's obviously doing something. Just fell down on the ground. Oh, yep. It damaged him, and he is running. So that actually does do a little bit of damage, that flashbang. The glowing loop, I'm guessing it does nothing. Let's see if we can chuck it at that scorpion over there. It's a pretty good shot. And I'm going to have to go further. It did tick him off, but he is moving. Is he going for the scorpion? Absolutely no effect there on the scorpion. Let's get out of its way. Let's chuck some gas at it. And also the other thing I want to check with this gas, the gas mask actually work. Let's try that out too. Alright, so you guys can see we have got a gas mask on, so let's see if this effect is now neutral to us, which it is. So a gas mask does overcome this guy here. And the other thing I want to try with this too, can we combine effects? So let's try some gas, and let's try a grenade. Grenade would be interesting if it sets it off. No, it doesn't, but it did hurt these guys pretty good, and that gas does the end of the job. So the gas is pretty good there. Let's get some explosive arrows and see how that goes. Alright, so we got some explosive and poison arrows to play with. So let's try the explosive bomb right there, and then we'll chuck the poison on, which is 2. So we'll chuck poison down there, and then we'll chuck a grenade. Just see if the actual effects combine with each other, which it doesn't look like it's going to there. So let's try some gas. And then let's try some explosive arrows. It doesn't look like it goes for it. So the poison arrow will explode, but the actual choking gas does not. Let's get some grenade on this guy. The grenades, they're not really doing that much damage. We're going to have to try those with a foundation or something. But to kill creatures, I reckon the gas is the way to go. So let's just chuck some gas down there. There we go. And that takes nice chunks out of these guys. As you can see, that's probably still not the best, but it's going to kill him eventually. And the gas actually sticks around a lot longer than the visual. So you can still see he's getting quite affected by that when I keep putting him in there. And there he goes there. Now let's get some heals back up. Okay, so we're getting set up here to try these shrapnel grenades and see how they go against some walls or any kind of foundation really. So let's get our grenades out. We've got some down here. And take over that guy. Alright, so let's chuck some on there, see if we get any damage at all. You think we would. Looks like no damage whatsoever on that guy. So it might not be a raiding tool. This is early access as well. All this can change. So let's just pile these on and see what we can get. Get anything at all? Nothing at all. I wonder if you can actually chuck it at yourself. It does a little bit of bleed damage, but not too much. As you can see on the side, we've got bone shrapnel, bleed. So maybe it's just a grenade to actually get people bleeding. But still interesting at the same time. Look at this. We're getting one bleed, shrapnel bleed each time. I don't think this is going to be a game changer. I don't think it's going to be used too much, but it is pretty interesting in the arsenal. My favourite one would have to be the bees so far. But let me know in the comments below which one you think is the favourite one. And I really want to know what you guys think about this glowing goop, because it is pretty cool animation, but it does absolutely nothing. So I'll be interested to see what actually that does. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Just thought I'll grab this out of test live and show you what is coming up in the game. Still got a bit of work in progress to happen, but other than that, I'm ZfreeZone, and I'll catch you guys next time. Come chat to us on Discord. It's free. It's in the description. See us.